Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Sean coming at you from High Level. So here is an awesome update to the LC phone system today. So there's two things coming out that are brand new features, verified caller ID and shake and stir. So let's go through these each and understand why they're important. So first of all, LC phone system, this is basically our Twilio replacement where we sort of handle all the complexities behind the scenes. And this is another great example of those complexities. So as we go out into the world, sometimes people will say things like, how do I make it so that when my calls go out, it doesn't say spam likely, right? That's what verified caller ID is. Or how do I, and also shake and stir. So what are these things? So verified caller ID, let's walk that down. So the agency and the location users will be able to verify the location's phone number via a flow and get their number verified, which can be used for the caller ID for outbound calls. So this is literally being able to use the existing phone number of the business as the outbound caller ID. So that means you can actually call outbound and use the existing phone number of the business. This is massive. This is huge. Then Shake and Stir introduced Shake and Stir registration flow, which allows the user to confirm that the number being used by them will help them avoid the spam labeling while doing outbound calls. So the idea is really simple. Shake and Stir was a thing that they invented so that, like when you used to get those calls, or maybe you still do sometimes, where you get a scam call or a spam call, and then you call back, and then the person who picks up is like, not the person who actually called you. Shake and Stir fixes that. Verified caller ID means you can use the business's existing phone number in the system when you're doing outbound calls, so that when the call shows up, obviously they've been using that number. Let's say they've been using that number for 10 years. Boom, now that number shows up on the caller ID. It's got the name and all of that. And people are like, oh yeah, that's Bob's Towing calling me. I love Bob. I'm going to pick up, right? So it makes the answer rates much higher as well. So anyways, with those two features, let's talk about kind of how you, get all that to happen. I'll throw these help docs in the article or in the video or whatever, so you can take a look. But here, first up, register for Shake and Stir to avoid being marked as spam. So obviously you go to the Trust Center, which is inside the location now. If you have the LC phone system enabled, you click Enable Trusted Calling, and then just follow right along here. It's not radically difficult. Same thing. Okay, so using your phone number as a caller ID for verified caller ID, aka number masking. So this one's slightly harder, but not that bad. So basically what you do is you go in and you add in the caller ID, right? So this is like the number you want to use. So then what's going to happen here is Lead Connector is actually going to call out to that number, and when they pick up, it's going to ask them to actually put in a verified verification code, and you can see right here. So basically, what you're going to want to do is either be at the business or coordinating with the business owner in real time to say, hey, listen, when you pick up the phone, it's going to ask you for this code. Here's the code you want to put in, and boom, once they put the code in, then it becomes verified, and bam, now you can actually use it in the system. So that's it. It's super, super simple. Awesome features. Just real quick, there are a couple bug fixes here that you can look at if you have any interest in all of that. And then of course, when it's done, you sort of get the, look, your caller ID has been verified kind of thing. So anyways, this is awesome. Being able to use existing business numbers when making outbound calls is amazing. And being able to do Shake and Stir and get rid of the spam likely is also amazing. Hats off to the LC phone system team for this. And as always, if you have any questions, do let us know. Thanks.